Welcome back to our Corporate Transparency Act training. This video is specifically trying to show you guys how to get a FinCEN ID number, which I recommend for majority of people out there. Because if you don't have a FinCEN ID number, if you have multiple businesses, you're going to have to give your information to the federal government, which includes your date of birth, your address, and proof of your identification, which could be a proof of your driver's license, a state-issued identification, or a photocopy of your passport to a lot of people, which is not a very secure system out there, right? So what I recommend is you go to the FinCEN website, fincen.gov/BOI, which stands for Beneficial Ownership Information. It's going to take you to the FinCEN website right here. You're going to want to go under the file box. You're going to click on Create a FinCEN ID. It's going to take you to this website. When you click this, it's going to prompt you to go to the login.gov website. Login.gov is the federal government system that they use to verify people's identity. Now, I'm not going to click this button. This is actually my third time recording this training video. If I click it, you're going to be able to see all of my personal identifying information. Unfortunately, even when I click log out, it's still logging me back in. But what you're going to do is you're going to go to the login website. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you their training video information. So you go to the login website. You're going to be presented with a screen that looks like this. You have two options. You can sign in if you have a previous login.gov account, or create a new account. This is going to be majority of people. Create an account here. And once you create the online account, you're going to be presented with your FinCEN application website. So this is where you're going to plug in your legal name and your date of birth. You're also going to plug in your contact address, whether it's your residential address or business address. You're going to plug in that information on the website here. Once you get your address in, they're going to want to know who you are. So you need to tell it whether you're going to be giving them a state-issued driver's license, a state, local, or tribe-issued identification card, a U.S. passport, or a foreign passport. Select the type here. You'll then plug in the identifying document number here, what country issued that document, and if it's in the United States, what state issued that document to you. And then under box 12 is where you're going to upload a photocopy. It needs to be a clear image of that identifying document. You will upload it here directly to the FinCEN government website. And then you're going to click I agree. This is important. When you submit this, you are certifying that that information you are submitting is true, correct, and complete. My understanding is you are submitting it under penalty of perjury. There are criminal repercussions if you lie on this document, so please make sure you are only including information that is true, accurate, and complete. You will then click on the submit button, and as soon as you click on submit, you are going to get a FinCEN ID number. Make sure you save this information somewhere safe where you can always access it later. Keep in mind, companies change on a regular basis. And if your company that you have ownership or control over changes, they will need to file a new BOI report. And they're going to be asking you for your information. So it's easier if you just save your FinCEN ID number and share that with them directly and make sure you get it updated. You can always access it later. Now, you can also download a copy of this. If you, for some odd reason, forget it, you lose it, all you're going to do is you're going to go back to the FinCEN website, apply for a new one. When you go to the login.gov website, you'll sign in. And then as soon as you sign in, you're going to be presented with your FinCEN ID number, so you can always access it again later. But again, I just recommend saving it to your computer. Make things easier on yourself and for others. Once you have that FinCEN ID number, make sure you give it to anyone that needs to report a FinCEN BOI report because you are either a beneficial owner or you have some substantial control over a company. And that's it.